Despite all our attempts, spam email containing malware remains one of the biggest problems facing businesses today. Till NxGene, that is. Next generation email has end-to-end encryption to make sure all messages are secure and private. Sender's email address is always verified to eliminate spoofing. NxGene is the only system that shifts control from the sender to the recipient. The recipient, that is you or your system administrator, decides who can send you messages. This added control helps companies reduce their exposure to risk from ransomware and malware. Here is a schematic representation of next-generation email. Chris, David, Ed, and Zulu are all using next-generation secure emails, and they connect to the internet using secure connections that are private. Both Chris and David belong to the same organization. Zulu is a bad actor on the secure network. Alice, Bob, and Yankee use conventional emails, with Yankee being a bad actor. With NxGene, mailboxes of staff dealing with internal affairs can be restricted to intercompany messaging only. Only users with the same organization domain email addresses can be set to send each other messages. Chris and David can send messages to one another. They cannot send to or receive messages from any external sources. That means there are no data leaks through emails or any threats whatsoever from the outside. If staff member deal with other companies as well, then their mailbox can be set to allow messages from known senders and contact requests from new users or companies using secure mail. Ed and Zulu can send contact requests to Chris and David, which they can accept, reject, or report as abuse. Because all sending email addresses are verified, there is no spoofing. If a request is rejected, the sender is automatically blocked from sending further requests. Messages from new senders are quarantined on arrival, thus putting the recipients on their guard to treat these messages with extra care. For customer-facing staff, Chris, the system can be configured to allow messages from all senders using secure mail. Only senders with secure emails will be able to send Chris messages. New senders' emails land in the quarantine folder, again putting Chris on higher alert in dealing with these messages. Messages from Zulu can be reported as spam or malicious. If 3 or more of Zulu's messages gets reported by anyone, then Zulu is automatically sanctioned for a period and cannot send any further messages till the sanction is lifted, thus limiting the abilities of bad actors. Companies can configure the system for migration from insecure to secure emails. They can set up their existing insecure domain as an alias to their new secure domain and set a transition date. Anyone sending a message to the company's insecure mailbox will get their message delivered to the secure mailbox quarantine folder. New senders, such as Alice, can be added to the approved senders list, and others, like Yankee, blacklisted. All insecure senders get an auto-reply message telling them to switch to secure mail if they want to continue sending messages to the recipient. After the transition date, no messages are received from insecure senders. They simply get auto-reply messages stating that their message has not been delivered and that they need to use secure messaging. All auto-reply messages have links that allow new users to create free secure mail accounts. Flexibility. NxGene is highly flexible and lets you mix and match the different settings for individual mailboxes to meet your organization's needs. NxGene gives you end-to-end encryption so that your messages are both private and secure. There is no spoofing or spam. NxGene eliminates phishing, ransomware, and malware emails. Companies can reclaim staff time that is otherwise wasted on dealing with spam. How does NxGene compare with other secure email systems? Unlike other systems, NxGene is not confined to a single platform. With NxGene, both companies and individuals can set up their very own private, secure mail servers. NxGene puts you at the heart and centre of your data. Thank you for watching and listening. Please support NxGene by following us on Twitter @NxGeneUK.